Buckle up, space fans. Get ready for some out-of-this-world secrets. There's a hidden population cruising through our galaxy, free-floating planets, silently drifting without a star to call their own. Imagine these rogue worlds as the ultimate intergalactic highway system, just waiting to be explored. But here's the thing, if we ever encounter an advanced civilization, zipping from planet to planet on these cosmic highways, they'll have plenty of options. In fact, astronomers recently made a groundbreaking discovery in the constellation Scorpius. About 420 light-years away, a young star cluster teeming with free-floating planets, just begging for some extraterrestrial travelers to come and explore. Fasten your seatbelts, because we're about to reveal a jaw-dropping discovery. In a young star cluster called Scorpius, astronomers uncovered an astonishing number of free, floating rogue planets, anywhere between 70 and 170 of them. These cosmic vagabonds aren't tied down by any stars. Instead, they're drifting aimlessly in the galaxy, like taxis cruising through your neighborhood streets, waiting to be picked up. And if we zoom out to take a galactic perspective, get ready for mind-boggling numbers: over 50 billion rogue planets floating around, just waiting for their next interstellar ride. The catch: unlike our earthly Uber, these space taxis are expert hide-and-seekers, making them notoriously difficult to spot in the vast galaxy. Rogue planets, the ultimate cosmic mystery. These interstellar travelers are masters of disguise, shrouded in darkness since they don't have a parent star to light them up. As a result, astronomers can easily mistake them for smudges on their telescope lenses, leaving us with an uncertain count. Maybe 70, maybe 170 in that particular constellation. But here's the thrilling part: we're not just looking for any rogue planet. We need one that's about to make a pit stop near our solar system. Recent studies estimate these space taxis zip past our cosmic neighborhood approximately once every 10,000 years. But don't expect a precise travel schedule. The next ride could show up in just 100 years, or maybe wait a whopping 1,000 years. The universe keeps its secrets well. Now, imagine we've got extremely lucky and managed to spot that rare rogue planet that's about to make a flyby, and it just so happens to be happening within our lifetime. The excitement is palpable, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. A quick trip to Alpha Centauri? Not quite. Unfortunately, the thrill of finding this cosmic cab ride ends where the science gets real. Boarding a rogue planet remains firmly in the realm of sci-fi, at least for now, and it's all too easy to get carried away by the enthusiasm that often fuels scientific papers. Here's the deal: in space, there are no Uber drivers waiting around for you to get ready. A rogue planet is like a high-speed bullet, zooming past our solar system in just 3 or 4 years. It's faster than any taxi could even pull up to the curb. So if your cosmic cab arrives, you'd better be ready to hop on instantly because, trust us, this isn't a layover. With our current tech, reaching Jupiter would already take quite some time, and that rogue planet will be long gone by the time we reach Neptune's orbit, making it more like searching for a needle in a cosmic haystack. Hold on, space travelers. It seems our initial plan to hitch a ride on rogue planets just got majorly foiled. We need not one, but an entire fleet of super speedy and spacious spaceships to catch those elusive intergalactic flights. But here's the kicker: this whole idea was actually supposed to replace using spaceships in the first place. So it looks like we're back to square one. Or are we? The study's mastermind isn't giving up just yet and has an alternative plan up their space traveling sleeve. Let's see what they've got in store for us next. Imagine using Sedna, that tiny but mighty dwarf planet in our cosmic neighborhood, as a cosmic express route, whisking us from our home planets to the outskirts of our solar system, where the rogue planet is making its grand entrance. But here's the thing: to make this happen, we'd need to give Sedna a serious turbo boost with some seriously powerful jet engines. They'll help draw it closer to Earth, so we can hop on board like it's a space-age airport shuttle. And if dwarf planets are fair game for space travel shortcuts, why not use them all the time? Well, there's one major catch that makes us hold up our intergalactic boarding passes. One. Hold up, you're thinking Sedna's the perfect shortcut to outer space, but little do you know that this tiny dwarf planet isn't exactly equipped with oxygen tanks or a comfy crew lounge. A long trip on Sedna would be like blasting off into deep freeze mode, and that's just not gonna cut it. But what about the rogue planet itself? Will its cosmic ride be kind to our human bodies? Two major space dangers come to mind: zero gravity fatigue and radiation overload, the ultimate space travel double whammy. Now, as for gravity, we've got a solution if we can find ourselves an Earth-sized rogue planet. Now let's talk about two more crucial concerns. Mars' weak magnetism means our astronauts would be exposed to harsh radiation, and we'd need to build protective shelters under layers of ice, just like Hoth from Star Wars. But here's the catch. Most rogue planets we've discovered so far aren't icy worlds like Sedna. They're actually massive gas giants, similar in weight to, or even heavier than Jupiter. These heavyweights usually come equipped with strong magnetic shields to fend off cosmic radiation. However, even with these shields, our space travelers would still need a safe haven, a space station, where they can hide from the unforgiving environment of deep space. And there's another challenge: creating a comfortable home for our crew in zero gravity again. To make life bearable, we'd need to outfit the space station with engines to keep it spinning, generating artificial gravity through rotation. But here's where things get tough. Both icy rogue planets and gas giants are inhospitable environments for growing food, and harnessing energy from the distant stars just won't cut it. That means our crew will rely on powerful thermonuclear reactors as their main power source, keeping them and the plants in their greenhouse farms alive and thriving in this alien world. Wait, let's rethink our space station. Instead of a high-tech hub for interstellar exploration, it could be a sleek, reliable spacecraft designed to get us from point A to point B in style. I mean, who needs those distant planets when you've got the speed and convenience of hitching a ride on a rogue planet? These cosmic bodies are already zooming through space at incredible velocities, engine-free and ready for our crew to hop aboard. It's like having a rocket-fueled elevator to the stars, but without all the fuss. Just think about it. Voyager's speedy probes took ages to reach their top speed of 13.5 kilometers per second, and even then they couldn't keep up with the cosmic pace. But rogue planets, they're a whole different story. These space nomads are cruising at over 70 kilometers per second, leaving our fastest spacecraft in the dust. I mean, imagine trying to outrun a rogue planet that's zooming along at 200 kilometers per second. It's like being left behind by an intergalactic express train. Even if we somehow manage to get our Parker Solar Probe-inspired spacecraft up to its record-breaking speed of 160 plus kilometers per second, this rogue planet would still leave us in its cosmic wake. Hold up, let's not get too carried away with that mind-blowing speed. Because when we check the fine print, things take a dramatic turn. Even at an incredible 200 kilometers per second, reaching our nearest star system, Alpha Centauri, would still take a staggering 6,500 years. Can you imagine the passengers on this intergalactic journey? They'd see entire generations come and go before they even reach their destination. And that's not all. Since rogue planets veer off in totally random directions, we'd need to be super lucky just to spot it, let alone catch up before it zooms out of sight. The odds are definitely against us on this cosmic road trip. And let's not forget the grand finale, establishing a permanent colony in orbit around this wandering giant. But here's the cherry on top your reward. A once-in-a-lifetime ticket to travel millions of years into the unknown, with no guarantee of reaching anything worthwhile. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, go ahead and try to rig